What's up, Bakugan Brawlers? Bakugan Sensei here. Welcome to a very special treat tonight. We are going to show for you a Saturday night sleepover brawl between Miso Ramen and my 10-year-old son. We are going to do, for the first time ever, world exclusive here on YouTube, we are going to show you a Bakugan Brawl. But not just any Bakugan Brawl, we're going to show you the big game where everything is doubled. That's right, 6 Bakugan. And not 3 gate cards to win, but 6 gate cards. Each player will be using 6 ability cards instead of 3. And also, battle gear, that's right, it's doubled. 4 battle gear or traps, any combination thereof, are allowed in the big game. So in your little rule book that came with your starters that you've seen before, we are going to do the big game rules where we double everything. So let's take a look over here at the younger player. That would be my 10-year-old. Miso Ramen is 11. And he's over here at our house on a Saturday night. This is the second Saturday night sleepover brawl that we're filming. And as I make my way around the field, there's my 10-year-old son's Bakugan. You can see the 6 that he's going to be using, and also his 4 battle gear. And we'll go to the other side of the field, and we see the same thing, 6 Bakugan, and his gate and ability cards, and also his battle gear is laid out with the battle gear reference cards. So we're playing GI rules, Gundalian Invaders rules, and we're also allowing older Bakugan or older cards to be compatible, backwards compatible in this brawl. So, gentlemen, let's get this thing started. Before we do, let's go ahead and show good sportsmanship. Shake hands, and good luck, guys. Let's go ahead and open up the field. Okay, 2 gate cards have been set. Now, on the big game, each player gets to set 2 gate cards instead of 1, so we're going to see 4 out there. Alright, so the field is open, the gate cards have been set. Youngest player gets to go first, so we'll start over here with my 10-year-old. Miso Ramen is 11, so he will be going second. All of the unused Bakugan are on the right-hand side. Remember to be 2 gate cards away, please. Alright. We have a Saboteur, Subterra Saboteur stand on his opponent's gate. Miso Ramen rolls. We have another Subterra Saboteur stand. Look at that. 2 of them standing side by side. Play goes back over here to my 10-year-old. You cannot cross the 180 degree line of the circle. Alright. So that does create a battle. We've got 2 Bakugan standing over there. Before we reveal the gate card, does anyone wish to play any abilities? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and reveal the gate card. Gate card open. Alright, Baku closer. We know you want to close. The gate card is a copper bronze gate card. It is called Super Phantom. And the gate text reads, Bakugan at this battle with printed G power of 700 or more do not get their gate attribute bonus. So when we look at the 2 Bakugan involved in this battle, we have got a 830G Subterra Saboteur, and the closer here, the Baku closer, the world's first self-closing Bakugan, 820G. So we've got an 820 versus 830. And let's look at the gate bonuses. So the Ventus Hackapoi at 820 gets 200, so that's 1,020. You want to go ahead and write that down, Miso Ramen? So that's 1,020. But because he's over 700, he does not get it. So what we're going to have is a pretty clear battle here. No one's going to get the gate since they're over 700, so we can kind of ignore them. We've got an 820G versus an 830G. So you are down by 10G, and because you created the battle, my 10-year-old has the first move. You're down by 10. What's your counter?
Rock Hammer. And I'm going
So you're going to activate Rock Hammer. And because you're using a Ventus Bakugan, are you going to activate a reference ability as well? You said something about Smash. You're deploying this gear. This is a 60G gear, I'm pretty sure. Could be only 50. Let's see if we can find it. Where's the G on it? Alright. So it is a 60G, so you were down by 10, you're now up by 50. Are you going to use one of its abilities? Alright, so my 10-year-old is choosing to activate the Rockhammer Battle Reference card ability and the Ventus ability on this Rockhammer gear. Move any gear or baku-con trap from an unused pile to its owner's used pile. So if you ever heard you're going to get rockhammered, this is what it's all about. So he gets to choose one of the battle gears and move it to the used pile. Which one are you going to rockhammer? Okay, so Twin Destructor is now in the used pile. Goodbye, Twin Destructor. You are now up by 50G. You are down by 50G. Play goes over here to you, Miso Ramen. Your counter. Well, not that gate card. You're activating on the battle over here. So it looks like he's going to activate Silver Air Core, and G power on this one is 70G. So with that, the battle is now changing hands. The lead is changing hands. You're now back down by 20. My 10-year-old is down by 20. Alright, so it looks like Twin Destructor is coming into the battle. That's 100G Copper Twin Destructor. So with that move, that puts you up by 80. So play goes over to here. You can use more than one battle gear in a battle, but you must alternate back and forth between players. So I now see a 90G Copper Vilantor being activated. So that is going to put you down by 10 because you were up by 80. So you are now down by 10. And you've already used 2 battle gear, so we're going to stick with 2 battle gear per battle. I am going to get a clarification if we can use all of our battle gear in the big game rules, if you can use all 4 with 1 Bakugan, but for now we're going to limit it to 2 because some of these battle gear weaponry is so huge, you just, as you can see, it hardly even fits on the gate card there. So we figured 1 Bakugan with 4 pieces of gear was going to be a little too crazy, so we're limiting it to 2 in the big game. At least on each card. So, you have anything to counter?
No.
Okay. Then looks like the first gate card is 1. So all that goes to the used pile. You want to take yours and put yours in the used pile. So the rock hammer, that goes in the used. And that's his used. Alright, and power level is now 1. 1 gate card has been won. Miso Ramen leads 1-0. And who created that battle? I believe it was the Hackapoid that created the battle. So play goes back over here, to my left. Okay, so we have a miss. And we have a stand. Darkest Corridum stand. Play back over to my left. Looks like some Bakugan selection going on. Bakugan Brawl. Okay, that was a miss.
Bakugan Brawl.
Okay, we have another stand. My 10-year-old now has 1 Bakugan standing on each gate card. 3 of his Bakugan are out in the field. What is going to happen? Do not go past the line. It looks like you didn't. Okay, we have a Ventus Ingram stand, and a battle has been created over here on this gate card. So we're going to pull it away from the field a little bit. Is anyone going to activate anything before the gate card's revealed? No, we have a battle. Alright, another copper or bronze gate card being played. Very wicked Percival image there on the card. And it is called Darkness Chamber. And the text rules are: the player whose Bakugan has the highest printed G power cannot play any ability cards. So that means that the highest printed power can't play. Let's take a quick look at the Gs. And it looks like we've got a 780G Ventus Ingram versus a 830G Saboteur. So the owner of Saboteur, which is my 10-year-old, will not be able to play any ability cards. And in terms of the attribute bonus from the gate, Subterra Saboteur at 830 is going to get an additional 120, so he's going to be 950. You remember that? 950. All right, and Ventus is going to get 0, so Ventus is going to be at 780. So why don't you go ahead and jot that down, 780 to 950, miso ramen, on our piece of paper over there to keep score. 780 to 950.